Jai Diya Ninja Warriors. In this video, we are going to do end-to-end trend analysis of your upcoming second PU board examination for the mathematics subject. Along with that, we are going to do detailed analysis of official sample paper which is released by Karnataka board. So this video is going to be super duper beneficial if you are giving exam on 3rd March for mathematics subject, because we are going to discuss the important topics as well as questions that will help you to score 80 on 80 in your upcoming examination. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's quickly get into the details. But before that, make sure that you're liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Also, once you are done with the video, please drop in comments that what kind of more videos in mathematics you are expecting from me. Okay, so now let's quickly get started. So this is the weightage as per your official Karnataka board, official weightage released by your Karnataka board. Okay, so you can see relations and functions 9 mark, then inverse trigonometric functions 6 marks, then matrices and determinants, if you combine, 21 marks I would say. Okay, continuity and differentiability, I would say that continuity and differentiability is high return on investment chapter, because see, weightage is again high, but the chapter is not very difficult. It is easy chapter, easily doable type of questions, highly predictable questions comes from this particular chapter. Then we have application of derivatives, 8 marks. Integrals, we are having 18 marks. So integrals may we have indefinite and definite integration. Definitely it is a high weighted chapter, but it requires some effort to do this integration chapter because there are so many formulas, basically vast chapter. Then we are having application of integrals, that is area related, so 5 marker. Cute small chapter I would say. Differential equation, I would say high ROI chapter, because differential equation, the syllabus is less, the variety of question you will see are less, and the weightage, if I compare it with weightage. Then we have vectors, 3D geometry, so 19 marks. Again, this, if I combine, high weighted chapter. Then probability and linear programming, we are having this particular weightage. Okay, now one by one I'm going to pick the chapter and I'm going to tell you the important topics and questions which is coming since previous years, since past few years, past couple of years from this particular chapter. Chapter number 1, relations and functions, weightage is 9 mark. Okay, ma'am, now what kind of questions we can expect from this chapter? Straight away into detail. One question from invertible function. Okay, so you have seen such type of problems wherein they say that, or they prove that this function is invertible, find the inverse of it. So this is very popular type of question. Said that a function is given, first of all prove that it is invertible. That means you have to prove the function is 1 1 as well as onto. Once you are done with that, find the, so 1 1 and onto is invertible function, find the inverse of that function. So everybody, please without fail, do not leave this particular question, do as many questions as possible from this particular topic. Then we are having some more expected topics. You can see types of relation, reflexive, symmetric, transitive, how to write, how to prove whether a relation is reflexive, symmetric, transitive, eventually equivalence relation. Okay, then again types of function, 1 1 onto inverse, as I told you. So one question from invertible, so this is that only. Okay, so this is all about relations and functions. Let us quickly talk about now inverse trigonometric function, 6 marks, easy fixed type of question. Okay, just remember the formulas, remember the principal values of inverse trigonometric functions. For example, sine inverse half, sine inverse minus half, cos inverse half, cos inverse minus half, standard cosec inverse, sec inverse, just like that. Okay, so principal values of ITF you need to remember, and properties and simple proofs type of questions you can expect from this particular chapter, inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, going back to this, which is matrices. Okay, so matrices may, if I talk about matrices, 9 marks, again huge marks. Fixed type of questions, again high return on investment. If I talk about matrices and determinant both, first of all there is no prerequisite, because in differential equation, chapters like differential equation, you'll be like, ma'am, but I don't know integration, I don't know differentiation. Matrices and determinant is completely independent chapter. That is a good news. So I highly recommend that students must attempt this chapter, do not leave it. Now Part wise, if I just say, can you see, part A में 1 marker you will get, part C में 3 marker question you will get, then part D में 5 marker question you will get. Okay, so 5, 6 and then 7, 8, 9, that's how 9. So if I talk about part D, let's talk about part D, 5 marker question. Let's talk about this. So 5 marker question could be from multiplication of matrix, or basically you need to prove some matrix equation. A matrix is given and for that matrix you have to prove this is true. Okay, and proving the properties of matrices is also a thing. So 5 marker mein these 3 category questions you can expect. Along with that, properties of determinants can be you need to learn. Then finding inverse of a matrix using adjoint, right? So in A inverse is what? Adjoint A upon determinant A, that formula. And finding inverse of that matrix is something which you need to practice. Along with that, solving system of linear equations, I already told you, Ax equals to B, x equals to A inverse B. Again, A inverse will be calculated by. So this question is also majority of this question is all about calculating A inverse. Okay. Then, so this is about part D. Now part C, one question on elementary transformation of 2 cross 2 matrix also comes. So elementary, so 2 cross 2 matrix is given and they will say ki transform this matrix by using this operation. Now you do that. So this is all about matrices. If I talk about determinants in similar manner, so you can see solving the system of linear equation with matrix method. Okay, only questions with 3 equations and statement problems only comes. 3 equations, 3 unknown, that type of problem. So this is part D, because you can see there is a question in part D, 5 mark, long answer type question. Then you are having, because 12 marks na total, then you are having one MCQ from here and one 4 marker question. So in part E, you will expect 4 marker question, proving by properties of determinant. So using the properties of determinant, you have to prove that this determinant value is equal to this. Those type of problems you can expect from this. Okay, all right. And if I talk about the next chapter, which is continuity and differentiability, my favorite chapter, 20 marks are allotted, but 17 is the weightage of this particular chapter. So you can see that 1 marker, 1 question you can expect, 3 marker, 1 question you can expect. Then you are having 2 marker 1 question, 3 marker 1 question, then 5 marker 1 question, then over here again 1 marker 1 question, part E 1 marker. So many questions. Okay, 17 good marks. Short question I have written over here. So given function is continuous at x equals to 0 or x equals to pi by 2, find the value of k. This type of problems. This is from in part D, second order derivative. And y is given and you need to prove that d2y by dx square plus something is equals to something. So prove that related to second order derivative, or you need to calculate d2y by dx square. Second order derivative you have to calculate. Okay, what is important? Differentiability is important, continuity of function, because basic questions are coming. Then derivative of implicit function. Yesterday in toppers package we have done this particular question. Logarithmic differentiation, again these two are most important. I think short you can expect logarithmic differentiation from this chapter. Yesterday also we have done a couple of questions from both the topics. Okay, all right, now let us move on to the next chapter, which is application of derivatives. 10 marks, okay, sorry, 8 marks. You can see 8 marks is the weightage of this chapter. So 8 marks may you can expect what? You can expect 1 question 1 mark, okay, and then 1 question 1 mark. So basically 2 MCQs you are going to expect, 1 fill in the blanks you can expect, and 3 marker short answer type question. So what kind of question you will be getting? Okay, maxima and minima, that find the minimum value, and minimum value occurs at what value of x. Similar type of question. In part D, rate of change of quantities, that we are going to cover in upcoming sessions, do not worry. So increasing and decreasing function, find the interval in which this function is increasing, prove that the function is increasing in this interval, these kind of problems. Find local maxima and local minima, tangents and normal. Okay, now if I talk about the next chapter, which is integration. 18 good marks. In 18 marks, can you see there you can expect one question in part C. Okay. So part C, you can see 3 marker question. What kind of question? In either integration by parts or by partial fraction. Okay. Part E may proof of one of the 8 properties of definite integration for sure you can expect. So there are 8 properties of definite integration, king's properties, queen's properties. You need to prove first of all that property and eventually find a value of definite integration. Same type of question we have done in yesterday's session, toppers package. Just go and watch it. Okay, 1 marker easy question you can expect. What is important? Standard integration. Remember the result, substitution method, integration by parts, definite integration and their properties is important in this chapter. Let us move on to differential equation. And differential equation, can you see 8 marks you can expect from this chapter. So sure 2 marks question on order and degree of a differential equation. So 2 marker question you will be seeing over here. Can you see? This is 2 marker question. Okay. Then formation of differential equation, solving first order using variable separable, and do practice linear differential equation also. You never know that this year they can give linear differential equation how to solve. Do not worry, just stay tuned to this channel because I am going to bring amazing sessions for your PU board examination. I have got you covered. Everything which I am telling you now, I am going to bring session by session. Okay. Now vector algebra. Okay, so vector algebra may magnitude of vector related question, unit vector related question you can expect in 1 marker. Can you see 8 marks is the weightage? Okay, so this is again good. I think vector algebra is also an easy topic, not a very difficult. Okay, so yes, dot product and cross product related questions you can expect. Angle between 2 vectors, right? Cos theta is a dot b upon magnitude of a, magnitude of b. Projection related problems you can expect from this chapter. Please do not leave all these things because if you do this 100% it will cover your thing. Okay, now 3D geometry. 3D geometry 6 marks is the weightage of this chapter. So now understand that I have written it over here. What is important in this? Cosine direction cosine related problem so definitely will be there. We have done tons and tons of MCQs of direction cosines you have. And next, you must know how to write equation of line passing through a point and is parallel to a line. Okay, also you must know how to write equation of line which is passing through 2 points. So these things you should know. Then same vector or Cartesian form you should write equation of line. Angle between 2 lines is something which is very important, and shortest distance between 2 skew lines is again something which we need to do practice on. Then we are having, again I told you, equation of line and angle between 2 lines is something you should focus upon. Now we are having linear programming, LPP. Oh my god, fixed question. One question you will expect based on graph. Okay, so graph based question from linear programming. This is from probability. I think that's the only question you are going to get from linear programming, fixed. And now let us talk about yes, so this is from LPP. Sorry, the text got reversed. So graphical method, drawing feasible region, maximization and minimization problem. So one fixed type of problem from LPP. Now if I talk about probability, 8 marks you can expect. Okay, so one question you can expect from Bayes theorem and conditional probability. So these 3 topics are only important ones. Can you see conditional probability, right? Probability of A given that B has already occurred. This definitely you will see Bayes theorem, very very important. Make sure you are practicing at least 7 questions from Bayes theorem. If you do that 100%, you will see that only similar questions are coming. Then mean and variance of a random variable, probability distribution table. This also we have done yesterday. Both, actually all 3 things we have covered in toppers package. Go and watch. Okay, chapter wise only we were doing. Okay, all right, now we are having this thing which is so super high weightage topics, crux I'm gonna give you. that this is must to do topics. You should not leave this at any cost. So integration high weightage hai, so definite and indefinite integration, you just brush it up. Okay, then we have application of derivative, maxima and minima, tangent and normal. Probability mein I told you Bayes theorem, conditional probability, hot topics, you cannot afford to skip these. Then matrices and determinant, how to find inverse of a matrix, and solving system of equations, definitely you will get one question on this. From 3D geometry, line and angle between line. Okay, so this is what is important. And now let me just give you final trend analysis, okay, of sample paper. So you can see that I have analyzed the sample paper over here, second PU Maths, part A, 15 multiple choice question you will see, okay. Then part A mein there are second thing which is 5 fill in the blanks, FIB type you will see, okay. So over here, this is the blueprint I am showing you, pattern you can expect. Now, if I talk about, so part B, let's talk about part B, because part B mein the analysis is quite evident over here. 2 marker question you can expect, 6 question 2 marker, okay. So right from question number 21, I'm just not talking about MCQs right now, I'm just talking about 21 question onwards, part B. So inverse trigonometric function, proof based question, I have already told you that proof based questions are quite popular, okay. So proof based question, determinant mein collinearity, that there 3 points are given and you need to show that 3 points are collinear, or in the question they have mentioned that points are collinear, find the value of k. Okay, so these type of question. Differentiation mein you can expect simple question that this is it, now you differentiate it, that's it. And application of derivatives mein again simple question, maximum or minimum type, local maximum, local minimum you have to find. So please do practice such type of problem. Then integration mein just simple substitution based problem or direct formula based problem you can expect, okay, in part B. Then finding general solution of a differential equation, basic general. And vectors mein simple unit vector based problem you can expect. Projection is something you should not skip. 3D geometry mein vector form of equation, Cartesian form of equation, right. Probability mein independent events is something which you cannot miss, okay. It comes under conditional probability only, so independent event do not miss. Now part C, that is 3 marker question, 6 question. So relation based problem, inverse trigonometry mein proof based problems or miscellaneous questions, just like tan inverse, sin inverse, suppose 3/5 plus sin inverse something, prove that this is equals to sin inverse this. These type of problem you can expect. Matrix mein skew, symmetric and symmetric is something which is really important. Parametric differentiation is also you can see important. Then we are having increasing and decreasing functions in application of derivatives, partial fraction and by parts you can see, and vector mein miscellaneous type of problems you can expect. Then we are having 3D geometry. Now this is very important. Finding distances in different scenario. Find the distance of this point from the line. Find the distance of point from the line but parallel to this line. So distance oriented problems you need to focus on. And probability mein Bayes theorem. I have told you that Bayes theorem is something which is really very important. Now I'm going to talk about part D and part E, because from part D, as per Karnataka board, they have clearly mentioned that part D question should only come from 7 topics only, 7 chapters only. Relations and functions, matrices and determinant, continuity, differentiability, integration, application of integration and differential equation. So now, okay ma'am. Now, 5 marker questions, relation and function, part D, what kind of questions you can expect? Relations based question. Okay, so this is matrices mein prove that miscellaneous questions, skew, symmetric, symmetric, parametric, differentiation again. So, and integration mein so this is all about part D, okay. Now if I talk about part E, because again in part E also 4 mark questions should be having and it should come from following these topics only: LPP, continuity, differentiability, determinants, and integration. So you can just check it out that from LPP, part E will be looking like this. This is a sample paper only. So maximizer and minimization problem, LPP, I to feel that everybody should grab this opportunity because integration is a little bit unpredictable sometimes. So integration with proof of all properties, make sure you're doing that before your paper and the question based on it. So you need to prove it and also solve the question using that property. Continuity and differentiability, I already told you, find the value of k. Determinants may inverse, you have to figure it out. And with this, I have given you complete end-to-end analysis that what are the topics, what are the questions you need to do now. If you are starting your mathematics preparation, if you feel that, ma'am, I'm not getting confidence, I feel I've studied bits and pieces, but I feel that I have not studied anything. So can you just do something about us from the very scratch and make us confident, give us confident boosters? So I am at 0 right now and my aim is to score 80 marks. So 0 to 80 strategy and academic sessions if you want me to take. So just write mission 80 on 80. Mission 80 on 80 in the comment section. Please do write. And in case you are having any suggestion, that also you can write in the comment section. And I'll be bringing you beautiful sessions for your second PU board examination. And after that, I'm going to help you in your upcoming KCET and COMEDK examination as well. So make sure you're liking the session, subscribing also, and drop in beautiful comments. I'll be looking forward to. This is me, your Ninja Ma'am, signing off, and I'm going to see you in the next video.